Okay, I always want to start my Facebook and YouTube posts with a picture of myself. Now the way I look like, how I'm doing. Not my best t-shirt, but what I'll be doing dark a little bit. These close past the peak, violet growing there. Dandelions are going to bloom again. We're going to do some yard work here. Any buds? I've been leaves. And of course, we got these. These tulips again. Gonna get some yard work done. Probably mowing for the first time this year. That tulip. Get some pictures there too. A little bit more. Now that we're getting weather, we got these. Because usually I think kind of like one of the not overgrown, but we always have a lot of flowers blooming during April. Usually it's not like, although today's a pretty nice day. It's about 80 degrees. Well, look, it's cloudy. It's supposed to rain. I'll get that. We'll get like a long bag and a bag for garbage. Now, a couple of years of peonies haven't gotten flowers, but that's the pear tree, and it's getting blossoms. The pear tree. So it's not blooming up, it's budding. Now this tulip right here was wilting pretty badly. It looked like it was done, and it's kind of sprung back to life or whatever. That one's got bud. I think that's a red one. This is a yellow one. I think some lilies are blooming, but it's here yet. I know it seemed like polling has somebody used the air. No, but obviously because we're just starting to get leaves here, but a little bit more here. And that's kind of like a side branch. Little side branches that have like bunny bears and the main ones. You can't really see. Yeah, looks like it might be down here for those maple tree helicopters. That'd be a good thing if it is. But that's usually the reason why I think you have to keep the tarp until around Memorial, because that's usually the time of the year they fall. Usually doesn't get hot enough. You have to use it before then anyway. This is my fire pit. Since I haven't using it to burn as much lately, there's actually plants going on it. Haven't had fires lately. Definitely not having one this evening. It's too windy to burn. It's supposed to rain later. It's supposed to rain later this evening too. This is lilies. Might let these, well, probably. And these, none of the lilies going to ground overgrown. Talk about the pear tree and the maple tree. And that little tulip over here. That tulip is another bud. Yeah, I don't know if I showed a dandelion plants in the front yard. Might be like a 10-minute video, but there's more, a lot to show you. And this one, Peony. You can probably use the my pulse week. Out. These are getting buzz. I think we posted that. Those are the damn lines. It's real windy. It's warm, it's 80 degrees, that's why I'm only wearing a t-shirt. Never got above the. Man, this is getting some. Well, I'm not sure. Usually, the lilies here, I'm just going mow over. Makes. I don't want the shabby, and it does. It does. They let the when those violets there. It was like a. I think there was when a dandelion flopped, it died. But yesterday, that was like a little crack in there. Still some. See if I could. I know you think you always associate with ants, maybe ant. This rose bush, I'm going once the probably let the roses bloom this year, and then after the day out, I'm going to like really cut down this rose bush. It's going to get in the way, maybe come thorns when I mow around here. Clematis starting to bloom. These might be passing their peak. Elm tree starting to bud. Might be almost. It looks like almost getting to the. I don't think this is like the peak season for spring foliage, but we're getting there. One of these daffodils, some violets in 8 minutes, but just a lot to cover too today. We'll finish here. Y'all enjoy these the first one. Wow, I think they're like right February Valentine's Day, but right on Valentine's Day, but never got. It's interesting. Yeah, I think 8 minutes long. It's a long video, but I'll post it at least to Facebook, maybe YouTube.